Hello my friends, Jana is here, and in this video I will share with you results of trading for July. It is the end of the month. We still have one day left. Next week it will be on Monday. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make videos next week, so don't expect on Saturday or Sunday. It is my birthday week, sorry guys, so I will be a little bit busy and probably will be less trades. But so this month of July was quite good. I have been sending you my entry points and manual ones, right? So I want to show you my Telegram channel so you know what it looks like. Once again, it's the only one official, Jana FX. All the other Telegram channels, they don't belong to me, okay? So be careful. I never ask you for any money or anything, so the only you can do is rent my EA, and that's pretty much it, which you can find the links in the description under this video. You can only do it at this moment through Patreon or Fiverr. So that's it. Everything else, if you see anything, it is not from me, and if you have any questions, you can always find my email and write to me and ask me if you have any concerns. Okay, so that's my official channel. That's what my orders look like, where you can see the levels. I'm using my EA, right? So all the trades closed out, so I want to just show you the results. So all the trades closed out. I have some floatings with the EA automatic system, because this is my main account and I'm using mixing here. I'm placing my orders manually and also with the EA automatically using RSI, and then all the trades picked up by EA, but this one, as you can see here, I have no open trades. Okay, so and the month closed with profit, so I just want to show you on my FX book. Okay, so as you can see guys, it's the same account I've been showing you for quite a while. So this is our month, is month of July, and the result of this month, as you can see guys, slightly over $17,000, so it's about 500, but I'm not counting the rest because you saw it is still floating, which recovering trades, and they will be obviously recovered maybe on Monday, so that number will probably change for the last day of July, or maybe it will recover later in beginning of August, so we will see. So pretty much, as you can see guys, I'm trading gold. I did have a little bit of trades with pound dollar, because I know some are asking if it's possible to trade with the same strategy pound dollar, and it is possible. So I have been doing a few trades, but I'm still like to concentrate only on gold, because I'm also trying a little bit different strategy, which I might share with you later. Okay, so I'm like continuing trying different ways of trading, and of course the better the strategy, better results. Of course, I'm looking strategy with best results. Okay, so looks like this strategy is also not too bad, which I was trying also with pound dollar, but I think I will still concentrate more on gold, but who knows, we will see. But as you can see, the 99.4% is I have trades with gold. Okay, so with this one we've done. So now I want to show the problem with this one, guys, is that I can't show you exactly drawdown because it's been long. Well, okay, it's 32% right now, but you see I have been using different strategies here, so that's why it's quite hard to tell what kind of really the drawdown was here. Because I saw it was changing before, it was smaller, bigger, and so now it is showing as 32%. But like I'm saying again, it's not the signals I'm sending you, which are my trades, which I place manually, right? But I'm also using here RSI on my EA and also another strategy. Okay, but also I will share it with you later. Okay, we still have this month of August, okay, to run. So now I'm going to show you another account, which is Cent account. I opened specifically to try and test our strategy with just RSI and continuation with my EA, but entry points with RSI, right? So look, drawdown here is still quite low, 3%, and we made 553 so far for this time being. So we have already 2.5 months. Remember, the May was just a little bit of trading, so basically we have June and July. So July right now closed out with $1,000 with a little bit in here, as you can see, and it's pure gold, 100% gold, and hands-free. The only what I've done is just switch off the EA on Friday evening when it's all closed out, all the positions. You see on the main account I couldn't do it because I still had open positions, they still in minus, and I decided to keep them because it is still not very big. But on this account the positions closed on Friday and I thought I will just switch it off. And yes, 1068, right, it's made. And now I want to show you another account where I also use the EA. Okay, so that was sent account with Forex. This one I'm using with A Markets, and it is the also account I showed you before, which has a little bit big drawdown. Remember, that's the account which was also used for different strategies with different EAs, and I had a big loss on it, which I recovered afterwards. That's why we have a big drawdown. And now again we can't see what drawdown now, unfortunately. As you can see, it's like 3 years of running this EA also, this account also with different strategies. So this month the EA made $637. Okay guys, I want to show you again, this is 100% on the gold. It's slightly smaller than the previous 3 months. This is where in April I started to use the EA on this account, and I explained to you why it is lower. Because I have different settings. So basically you can set up a little bit less aggressive trading and more aggressive. So with this account I set it up with less aggressive trading, so it picks up less trades through the signal compared to the other one. And I wanted to do that just to see, okay, we have slightly lower result, but we have probably a lower drawdown. Unfortunately, see, I can't tell you what would have been drawdown there, but what I'm going to show you is on the account itself. So look, this is the sent account, right, with Forex, and that's our amount, 1,000 something. And look, this is the size of the lot I want to show, because on both accounts I'm starting with 0.02. So you see, for of course $50,000 account, I mean, okay, it's a cent account, right? So it's $500, but anyway, we'll talk, it's, let's say it was 50,000. And I'm trading only 0.02, which is a little bit low. So I'm trying to be safe, but because it is still testing, I wanted to see how big the drawdown can go, even with the smaller, very, very small lot. And obviously I can compare with another account, which is only $10,000, but real $10,000, and I don't want to go more than 0.02. So that's why I thought I will do on both accounts the same lot size, and then we will see. This one slightly more aggressive, but not as aggressive. It could be even more aggressive traded, but this is like moderate. And look, the lot size from 0.02, this one you see 0.01, it's splitting, right? So it's the same strategies I'm using. It's splitting the lot size and then run the rest by trailing stop and closes another one with just small profit. So look, the lot size gone, the recovery, right? So the most important here is that, of course, it's using averaging and martingale, okay, when it recovers the loss. And the highest lot size was 0.43, okay? And now I'm going to show you that other account, A Markets, where we have 600 and something dollars it's made. But as you can see, guys, the lot size, the biggest was 0.19. Okay, so you see the difference. So we have slightly less result here, but the risk is lower because it was recovering less trades and the lot size only gone to 0.19. So that's what I'm trying to see and figure out what would be kind of better way of trading, which still, again, I'm saying I want to go through August because quite a lot of people asking about this EA now, and still, like any EA, it needs years to see the real results. So that's why I'm like telling you guys straight away, or well, writing about only 2, 3, 4 months, it's still not enough. Even 6 months, it's not enough. But anyway, we still have a little bit of data now. You see, it's all trading on real accounts, okay? And that's I think I will continue this way because we're going into August, okay, the worst month for trading. So we will see how it will perform, and of course I will continue share with you the results. Okay, and this one you can see is still floating minus $1,000, which is still from the old trades. Remember in March with different strategy, because I started to use this EA only from April. Okay, sometimes maybe it was end of March or something, but definitely April is already definitely traded with the EA. Okay, so that's, I'm still keeping this ones open because still my expectation for gold to continue down, go down and close out all of the trades. But even if I would close now, the account is in profit, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so but I just wanted you to know that this is not from the EA trading. Okay, so they are looking at this number that was done by the EA this month. Okay, so, and as you can see, what I was trying to show you also, there are no any new open trades. As you can see, there's all March and no new this month, so it's all closed out also, so would be no floatings. Okay, so that's it, guys, for now. Now let's go and have a bit of an overview what I'm expecting from gold now, because we had this week FOMC, Fed Powell was talking, right? And so what I'm expecting now from gold, and what was the expectation previously. So basically, I have this a little bit of mess with the open trades, but I can't do anything because that's my main account where I have all my levels. Okay, and my analysis is mostly concentrated on this one. So the bigger time frame, once again, I'm showing you guys, because remember that I was telling you the previous week that my expectation was Fed is going to say exactly what I thought he would say, that they increased the interest rates this month, but what about September? They will be looking, of course, at numbers, economical numbers. So pretty much nothing new he said, and that's why what we see, nothing happened. Right, so gold didn't jump out from the same area as we've been consolidating, which is around 1980 something up to before 1990, and the lowest is before 1940. That's what exactly I was telling you about, that if he would be saying something like this, then we will be sitting in this area. And even though we had a really good move next day, actually not on the news, the FOMC itself, but next day it was huge drop down, but it was all inside our range. Okay, so just I was telling you, I did not see it going higher than 2000, maybe to 2030. I still said there is a room it could go, but I didn't expect that to go higher or go lower if he would say what he said. So, but now what do we see? So basically now we see that yes, we are in a very big possible still head and shoulders upside down, and this is still kind of gives us a picture of probably it want to try still to come out from there and continue to go up, right? Because we are in this big uptrend channel, but remember, all these trend levels, they are not 100% accurate. So it's how you see it, how some of the people who trading seeing it, but it all can be completely different. We're still inside the downtrend channel too. So, but what is going to be happening? So first of all, on a smaller time frame, if we would look, then we are still more towards going down, because here we created a top which is lower than the previous top, and now we have a bottom which is lower than the previous bottom. So that, and another bottom, right? So that's basically kind of tells me that we are still going down. And again, logically, what Fed said was that they are going to look at the numbers, and they are going to still do anything to control and the inflation, to reduce it, right, to make it lower. But at this moment they are not happy. Still they are okay, but September they don't know, will they rise the interest rates or they will not. But there is no word about cutting the rates, and that's what everybody's waiting. And because there was no word about cutting rates, and he said that change in inflation they expecting only in 2025, that means that this year definitely no cuts, next year probably maybe only from the second part of the year. But of course, again, they will be looking at the numbers. What if inflation will go to whatever they want, 2%? If it will go like next month, then who knows? But they are expecting it only in 2025. So basically, from wherever he said, my expectation would be that gold only will go down. I understand that most of people are thinking no, because they think will be recession and economy is going down, etc. But the numbers at this moment are not showing bad numbers. As for that, I'm still expecting gold going down unless there is something unexpected happened. I don't know, okay? Who knows? But with whatever they said and wherever I can see here from the picture, my expectation, of course, there will be reaction. Well, we're going to go in August now. So basically, of course, I would have say until September, we could have just sit in this area between wherever this 1990 and 1940, and then by September come out. But I don't think so, because I think the market will be reacting on the news. It probably will be slow. But look, we have, well, let's say here we have a bit of a middle of August that it could possibly sit in this area. And it's very hard in important area, you see, because breakout from here will lead us either to go higher over 2000, or breakout from here will lead us go back down to 1869. We will have open gap, right, or even further. So that's why I see we might still sit in here, but not sure up until September. I think we will still have a little bit of wherever the news are going to be there, and it will come out eventually from this area, but the move is going to be huge. Okay, so that's, yes, when we will come out from there, my expectation is going to be big move. But still, again, with whatever was said, logically it would be still going, not going as a head and shoulders upside down and jumping up, but still continue the way down, because it's very logical going down and somewhere in the middle. Remember, there will be election in 2024. So if you would think about like longer term future, right, we do have more towards that. Now gold should go down, dollar should get stronger, and when the election will be, which is going to be sometime November, that's where my would be expectation of all turning around, and then dollar will start it to get weak. Okay, so that's why my expectation would be that gold will still break out from here and actually close 1869, and I would want to go on a bigger time frame. You also would see on the bigger time frame that it's very like showing technically, right? Look at this. We do have two tops, big tops. This one is like double and triple top already, and we do have only one bottom. Well, okay, you might say this is also bottom, but anyway, we do have two bottoms, but we don't have another one. We still need this bottom, and where it is going to be is really hard to say, because, well, I mean, some might say, why wouldn't you say this was a bottom? Okay, which could be right. Okay, if that's the bottom, maybe then here still I would expect going down even below 1,800, somewhere this area, right? Because we do have a little bit of these tops and these tops touching these little bottoms, right? So then I would still wait for another bottom here, maybe below 1,800, something like this still, right? So that's how I see it technically. Even technically, it just screams here that it has to be okay. Maybe not as low like where that level goes, like around 16 something, 1,600 or something. Maybe not that low, but who knows. Look, if we will have a look again, right? Last time election was 2022, also November. So we do have it here, and gold was going down, and look, with election it's turned around, right? So dollar got weaker, because with election we know it's uncertainty, and if it is uncertainty, then obviously everybody is trying to get into something else, right? Out of dollar, to put in something a little bit more safer, and usually it is yen and gold, like Swiss franc also, for example, if we're talking about currencies. But that's how it's going to affect gold. And especially that we obviously know if, for example, Trump is going to be, right, again, that we know when Trump was there, he wanted dollar weak, and that's what he was doing. So basically that would also tells us it should go down now, the dollar should get stronger now, and then in end of 2024, that's when it's time to reverse. Okay, and even if not Trump is going to win, but the other one, it's still like uncertainty. Who knows what kind of politics he's going to have? I mean, okay, everybody knows roughly what Trump is going to do, and we know basically I can be sure let's say 99.9% the dollar will be weaker with Trump, but with the new president we don't know, and that's why it also should be weaker, because who knows what he's going to bring to the table. Okay, so that's how I see it. Is it going to happen this way? I don't know, but what I'm trying to tell here, of course, I'm going to continue to do my short trades like scalpings, right? I'm buying and selling, doesn't matter with my strategy, but if I would go long term, I wouldn't buy just yet. I mean, of course, I would say gold, it's like more like, yeah, inflation, everything's going up, prices are going up, right? Like, for example, you buy a house, you bought house like wherever many years ago, like it was one price, now it's much higher price. So that's the same. Gold is like physical, right? So you can't like wherever you were buying it for $300, you wouldn't expect to drop ever that low. So yes, you would say that's why my expectation, if gold will go down, it probably will not go to its lowest, the previous lowest, I don't know, 1,300 or anything, no, but 1,600 still. I would be not saying it's not possible, but I don't know how bad it's all going to be, the economy and everything else, and who else, what else can happen. Like I'm saying, anything else can happen. But if just taking the moment right now, that's why I'm talking about it now, we will see what is going to be happening, and then I will be changing, of course, the view. But at this moment, my view, I'm bearish with gold. So that's it. That's pretty much, that's easy. I'm still bearish, and even even if you try, I mean, okay, here you might say it also looks like it could be like a little bullish flag or something, and it might still go higher, like I was telling you. Maybe it will try to go somewhere up and break in that neck area, but I still don't see it going even much more high, because remember, yes, at this moment I have this top and this possible top, but there is still room, because we can always change the levels, right? And it still can go high somewhere, and we will still have our downtrend just based on this one bottom, and the top could go a little bit higher, whatever, like to 20, maybe plus minus, higher, lower, but I don't think it will go higher than wherever it was, like 20, I don't know what was there, the price, 2062 was the highest, right? Did we have 20 something like that, right? No, we probably had no higher than this. No, it's 2062, right? Well, okay, anyway, to go higher, whatever, over to 2100. I don't think it's everybody's expecting 2100. I don't see it, but happens, it happens. Not, but that's how I see right now. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it at this moment. I'm just going to leave my levels where they are, and continue with the usual way of trading with slight those different changes. I have that new strategy I'm using, and full outer entry points with the EA, and continue sending you the my entry points to share with you. Just be careful once again, as we are coming into August. Use the lowest lot size, and money management, of course, don't forget. And that's it. I'll see you next time. I'll talk to you in my next video, probably again, don't forget, not this week, but the week after. Okay, and happy trading, everyone. Bye.